Greetings, fellow Druids. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 71 of Keepers of the Gauranlen Grove, which originally aired live on Twitch, August 7th, playing version 1.3.3080. What happened last stream? We took on a lot of manhunters. So if you take a look here, we had manhunters continually throughout. So there was the... Well, I'm not even gonna look at that. But yes, a lot of manhunter attacks. We also had a toxic fallout. The toxic fallout allowed us to annex a whole lot of geothermal generators, which is awesome. We're getting the third one built, bringing our total up to 4, which is a ton of very free power, as long as they're maintained. And as a result, I have shut down the chem fuel power generators, which means that we are going to have a huge excess of fungus. I've also redesigned the biosculpting area so that we can more quickly load it up with fungus that is stored here. What else? We have fully planted the grove here, and I might actually try to make a push for beating the victory condition this stream. It's possible. It's possible that I do that. We also have Aoife, who's going to be put into this cryptosleep casket pretty soon, and of course Eric in the cryptosleep as well as a result of their resurrection psychosis. They didn't stay as fresh as I thought they would. Gray managed to dodge said problems. He got dementia, but Luciferium has since cured that. My Luciferium amount is dwindling, so the sooner I put Aoife in, because she is also a Luciferium addict, probably the better. But part of me feels like I should leave her out and see if Luciferium cures resurrection psychosis. I actually haven't checked the code to see if that is indeed possible or not. I am not sure. All right, well, let's get going. One of the things I promised to you all is that I would be adding some turret defenses. And I shall live up to that promise. The problem is, on the time scale that I'll be adding the turret defenses, I don't think it's all that possible to do a lot of marsh draining. So I think instead, as you can see, the current project here is uranium and autocannon turrets. That is a leftover from last stream. Instead, I'm just going to be... where can I toss them? I'm going to be putting them in... There. There we go. Right like this. And then we are going to use bridges to instead for our turret defense, which of course I needn't tell you is rotten. They are very terrible at defending. Whoa, and hey, Unexpected Draft, thanks for the gifted subs. And we also have a colossal blue, oh my god. Who would ever build this? I'm sorry, but what in the hell? All right, so it takes 3,600 stony, 1,500 stony, and 5,000 stony. I'm sorry, but what? Just what? What? Dear Lord, no. Fully vetoed. Fully vetoed. Holy cow. Is that a most nonsense? I think that's the largest blueprint I've ever had. I mean, that's 10,000. That is 10,000 stone. What are we building, the Great Pyramids? Like, I'm sorry, but that's insane. That is insane. No, 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 no. Dear Lord, no. Oh my god. All right, so here we go. We, let me set up the sort of killboxy things out of wood, which is going to fall apart near immediately, but that's just how we're gonna roll. So I am gonna be building granite walls here, and then wood walls there, and this will act as the killbox, for better or for worse. Sounds fair to you? Yeah, it was literally over 9,000. Totally crazy. And then I think what we'll do... Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Yeah, something like this. It's a lot of wood, but that will have to do. Glitch, thanks for the bits. Sounds fair to you? Yeah, this is Randy fair. Randy level fairness here. Alright, the rest of these should be forbidden. In fact, you know what I could do? Is in my stockpiles, I could just not allow traps, and then I wouldn't even have to keep them forbidden. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Trap. Spike trap. Because then there is nowhere to... Oh, no, they can haul it somewhere. Yeah, they'd be able to haul in pet hauling. So, trap, spike trap. Where the heck can they haul it now? I'll have to figure that out. Tooth, thank you for kicking up that hype train. So, let's see where they're trying to haul it. Oh, into the temp. Okay, yep. One more time. And now there's nowhere to store it, so perfect. They just sit there, which is exactly what they want them to do. Happy Saturday to everybody. Happy Saturday. All right, at the back of these, how much jade am I going to have left over? Not enough. We don't have enough jade to fully construct this reliquary. I'm going to be asking you all if you want me to do that or not. For now, I'm going to forbid that because I'm going to be using jade over here. With, you know, I'm actually going to go plasteel doors. Something like that. Cool. Unexpected Giraffe. Thanks for even more gifted out subs to the community and knits for bits. I like that. Here, I'll put Yoda on. If you'll cooperate. There we are. Okay, so again, I am taxing my my constructors. I think I can actually ignore pretty much this section here. So let's go only out to what the end of that is, which, remove the plans, is only this far. At this point, no one's going to come in this way because that's all walled off. In fact, it could be even walled off better. And Cataphract Armor is researched, which is super exciting. Mallet Mark, my goodness. Given so much this month. Thank you again. Thank you again. Okay, Cosworth fully went through the cycle and is now trying to get back the Dryad that we let despawn as a result of being age modified. If I want to complete my goal, I need, what, 7 fully pruned trees? So that's something else to think about. Currently, we have a bunch of plasteel found, jade found, a berries work site, farm site, and then some installations. I don't exactly... One of the installations we've known about for 3 years, I haven't touched. Now, the Casino Friendship here... Let me call in a caravan again. Let's do a... Shaman Merchant. Orange Chaos, thanks for another gifted sub. Yoda, are you gonna say thank you? Yeah, I'll make you say thank you. Carrots. He loves them. Oh, and we have a Barkskin Dryad ready to go. So this is, what, bound to timber? So let's get the raffle out for that. So here's the raffle eligibility timer up top. And I'm going to spend a little bit of time trying to satisfy the requests of chat in order to get the plasteel, or the uranium slugs and the autocannons. So the other thing about the autocannons, let me cancel this for now, because that's not exactly where it's going to go. I want autocannon turrets on the... I don't think there's enough room there. So we'll do 4 autocannon turrets on the incoming, And the way this is going to work is so that enemies won't stand here. I'm going to put barricades around it like this, so that I can shoot out these port doors. We'll make the port doors out of plasteel because I can afford that. So build it something like that, so that there's no pathing. Enemies can't path here at all. In fact, this could be, oops. That also could be barricades. And then doors again. It's probably more plasteel than I will want to spend, so let me do this out of steel instead. It's flammable, but it's replaceable. So there we have like what I would attribute to be a pretty good pillbox, right? These autocannon turrets obviously have clear line of fire here. Now the only problem is if I miss, I'm going to be hitting the wooden walls here, which are going to take a shredding. In fact, you know what I could do alternatively is nudge this down by 1, and this will help out a lot. It will be a lot less wood, so let me do that. Go something like... You know what? I don't even need this southern wall, because there's no enemies that are going to path up this way. They're going to walk this way. No, I should have the southern wall, because they might try to avoid the uranium slugs as a result. Okay. Arguing with myself, that makes a lot of sense. So there's that, and then here, and actually I don't even have to mine this up, I'll just be natural stone. And then bridges, and then a way for them to walk through. Dozen Donut, hey buddy. I saw you dropping chats at odd hours yesterday. Appreciated. A little bit of a head scratcher, but appreciated. All right, and this will be the live power here, and then we'll have dead power there. And then the way this looks is once the bridge is built, we will get... I'm not even sure why I built like that, but we're going to get a... Now, let's see here. We're going to do a wooden door maybe here and remove this bridge. Something like that. Yep. That'll work. And then the rest of this will just be wooden walls. They're not very durable, but I don't have the time to moisture pump them all out. All right, and then the way this pillbox works is it goes over to the walls like that. And probably in this spot, a bridge with a wall so that we can move back here with freedom of movement. And then the other pillbox sort of replicated the same way. Here we go. And that way we can shoot out from these areas, and once we're not using it, it fully encloses. So then this wall comes out and caps. I could also treat this as like a hospital or triage center, because it will be enclosed, and I could even give it a door access to the grove if I felt like it. I'll think about that. Oh, and then down here, I can't do anything about that stupid tree, but obviously we don't want enemies standing, you know, where we don't want them. So there we are. This is very makeshift, but good enough. Good enough. Yeah, a quick prison. This one would be a quick prison, and we can even have it have a pass through. All right, that's a lot of building. Let me cancel the plans and allow Mara and the rest to build that. A little worried about running out of wood, but there we are. We have the giveaway timer, and Dozen D gets the bark skin, who has wandered off. All right. Bark skin. Okay, so we have 4 bark skins, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 carriers, 4 claws. So almost 16. Once Codsworth grooms that back up. In fact, Codsworth sleeps at like 224% speed. So once Codsworth gets this pruned back to 100%, we'll have what, 16 dryads, did I say? 4, 8, 12, 16 dryads. So I need more dryads for the win condition, but that's still pretty good. That's still progress. So we'll put dead power here, and then have this dip a little bit lower to be able to power up the autocannon turrets. Looking good. No one currently is demanding age reversal or anything like that, so I'm going to ignore that. Oh, this is an immature dryad. So this immature dryad is part of this Gauranlen tree, and hold on, Yoda got napped. I'll switch the camera. All right, looking good. All of the potatoes have been harvested. Codsworth, turn that off. Verania is still age reversing. I think I'm going to be done and just risk her having age-related diseases. You're not familiar with the term dead power, so let me demonstrate. Dead power is power cables. I call it dead power. I don't know if it has a formal term, but basically it's a power conduits that don't carry charge, because most electric objects allow you to connect and reconnect. So instead of having to go up to it and switch it, turning the power on and off, which requires a pawn to walk up, a character of yours to walk up and switch the state on or off, a dead power allows you to reconnect. So in this instance, when I hit reconnect, this turret that is connected to this conduit, which is not powered, will then hop to this conduit, which is powered, turning it on. And then inversely, I can turn it off the same way. So yes, that is the way it works. It's very, very handy when you, especially against, well, certain scenarios, against like, brawlers that are trying to bash your turrets. You can just turn off your turrets remotely. So, very, very powerful tool. Can I show the artifacts? Sure. So the 2 artifacts that I have so far is the Seed Box and the Gauranlen's Bond, a tablet. If we take a look at our ideology, the relics here are just of ideological significance, and they don't really have descriptions or anything. They're not art. They're just relics. And then we have not yet found the Arbor Collar, which is our 3rd. We haven't even been offered quests for the Arbor Collar. But that would be a legendary quality L-Tech staff, if, in fact, we found one. Wouldn't hold my breath, but it's possible. Okay, I may also want to enclose this from possible enemies coming behind. So I'll slap a door there as well. Maybe actually put it in this position. And using it as a... Alright, if we're using it as a choke point, let me think about that too. I will choke point that there. And move the door up and choke point it here. This concept here, if you're wondering, is if I'm ever having to brawl defend, like I did last stream in the relic room when they came in, you want it so that enemies coming in have to go 1 at a time, and your defenders can be 3. 3 brawlers. I mean, right now we only have 2 brawlers, but it allows you to have a numerical advantage when defending. So those are choke point doors. Much the way this is a choke point door. I designed this to be a choke point door so that if we had to, we could defend inside the relic room and enemies would come in 1 at a time. It's not perfect, but it works pretty well. Okay, so all that's left for this geothermal generator is to haul components, which is pretty easy. And we have a caribou self-tamed. Another thing I wanted to do is let's adjust the home zone to add all of this new structure and remove what won't be. I think I'll embed this in the wall instead. It's a little bit aesthetically better. And then run the power out here. For now, I'm just going to add the actual structures and not the ground as home zones. Very much paint by numbers. I can probably even, shave off corners here or there just to save on stone and set up time. Maybe eventually filling it in, but I don't need to worry about that right now. So this will be my makeshift perimeter. Now there are possibilities of enemies hiding back here, sort of behind the autocannon turrets in minimum distance. So the other thing I could do here is to stick autocannon turrets over here or over here to nest that. So let's think about that instead of building this. Sort of pillboxes on the other side. I don't know if I'm going to have the resources for that, but we'll see. It'd be best if they protruded a little bit, but yeah. All right, I can protrude them one so they can fire down more easily. And in that case, we would need to fill this up with barricades so that they... This barricade here hypothetically would protect enemies from being shot by the uranium slugs, but it wouldn't protect you from the other autocannon turrets. So it's not ideal, but it's functional. And I think I'm only going to do that one. I'm not going to nest a pillbox over here. Just cost, really. Put steel doors. And I'm putting walls between them, so if one of these turrets blows up, it can't chain to the other one. Well, these are distant apart enough that they wouldn't chain. Ooh. Okay, Aoife's gone berserk. Because of her res psychosis, so I probably can't keep her... I can't keep her safe anymore. I'm gonna have to put her away. She's a threat to me now. So we go to the social tab. We are going to remove her current role. She's no longer our leader. She just tried to murder Mara. And we are going to carry her to the Cryptosleep Casket. At least she didn't get a brain injury. True, but she's also on Luciferium, so a brain injury would have gone away. Or we could also put her in a Biosculptor pod, and the brain injury would have gone away. You know, Biosculpting pods now are pretty handy at removing brain injuries, so... Hi, girl. Come on up. Sup, puppy? She came over and she's like, hi. What's up? All right. Well, the issue is then, who the heck is going to be our leader? Mara is the moral guide. Thunk. In you go. All right, so Aoife's going to be put all the way down here. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open Eric's pod open and anesthetize him and put him in, because it's a bit exploitative, but it actually makes him worth less, and therefore the colony wealth goes down a little bit. It's, again, barely worth doing, but it is something that is technically true. Because Aoife's unconscious, so she's not worth as much. If you take a look here at pawn wealth, market value of Eric is 1880, right? And then we anesthetize him, and his pawn wealth drops to 1630, which means that our colony wealth goes down as a result of him being, you know, unconscious. So, considering that these two, unless I get Heal Mix Serum, are never coming out, we might as well have them be worth less than they are at max. The other way to do it is to get them high on smoke leaf. And, oh, you know what? I could do that too. Let me really mess with them. Because Aoife's unconscious. I mean, she's not really going to be a threat to any of us. All right, so Mr. Johns and Eric will get rescued. So now we'll take a look, and Aoife's pawn wealth is 2693. And we go and we administer smoke leaf joint. Get you high and stick you in the pod. And then do the same over here for Eric. The other way is to make them worth less would be, of course, to strip out bionic parts or to, you know. So if you take a look, let's call it 2700. She's on smoke leaf now. Oh, no, it hasn't changed. All right, maybe they fixed that. So let me just carry them to caskets now. But anesthetizing them did drop the price. I mean, we all saw that, so. All right, carry. Yeah, Bernona was the leader before, and I guess she'll become the leader again. Leaving it to one of the originals. She's now the last standing original, which is sad. Ooh, Timber's taking that caribou with us. Yoink, let's slaughter. And here we are, we have the other geothermal. Now, with that said, I might also have power come out this way. Because, if this cable gets severed here, these two geothermals drop off the grid. It is a vulnerability. And I'll do the same thing over here, where I'll have like duplicate cables, just for redundancies. And then this cable will meet up with a live power cable over here. And then there'll be dead power here. Okay, all set. Do we have a third one? No. So if of the 5 originals, we have Taliesin here, who's now skeleton. We have Adriel, skeleton. And we have Aoife. Oriana became dust. She got nuked so hard she just poofed. And Bernona. So those are our 5 original. Is it too much to ask for a tour around the base? No, not at all. So starting from the northeast, we have this ranch here, this tomb ranch, where we have our transport pods, mortars, a double strand farm on mostly fertile soil, the landing beacon. Got a little bit of power here. This is a Nutrifungus farm. This is the bedrooms, stockpile, another double strand farm on mostly fertile soil. We've got more solar power, wind power, the grow tables. This is sort of the combined workshop dining room area. The ground radar and the long range radar. Over here we have the neural chargers, which is demanded by our transhumanists. Some extra bedrooms, which now I guess are empty. So if we take a look here, Eric, unassigned, and then Aoife, wherever Aoife's is, unassigned, because, you know, they're in a pod now. So these are hypothetically empty bedrooms. Over here is our ritual room, our temple, which is also known as the Grove, with 2 reliquaries. This is the Grove itself, with the anima tree, and then a bunch of Gauranlen trees around it. And then this is the soon-to-be kill box and some geothermal generators. That is basically it. Is Vera still okay? No. Vera's here. A skeleton in the Forgotten Tomb, or the Forbidden Tomb, or whatever. I don't know what we're calling it, but she done got ripped. A long time ago, in fact. Hey, we have another roof I can fill in. Oh, that needs to be a pillar, doesn't it? Deal. Okay, so here's the merchant. They're selling cobras. Interesting. Who are you? Just a visitor? Or maybe you're part of the merchant group, but you're a jogger, so you got way out ahead. I am quite low on meat now, so I might want to go hunt those western boar. Can I revive them? No. I mean, I could, technically. You can always revive corpses, but the more rotted and decayed they are, the less likely they are to be of any use to you. So, I won't be reviving them as a result. The more desiccated a corpse, the higher the likelihood that they have irreparable health conditions as a result of the resurrection process. I.e., don't resurrect rotted corpses. They will almost certainly just die again, like zombies. Just the way it is. Maybe I'll keep that. Alright, what am I selling to you guys? God, I don't really have much to sell. I called you in, but I have no plans here. Two ruined toques. Bunch of ruined pants. How much Devil Strand? I have plenty of Devil Strand to replace the pants. I'll sell the shirts too. Most of them. Okay, we're doing this for silver, I guess. Let me buy some herbal medicine to balance the budget. And that is it. There we go. First of the uranium slug turrets. I'm going to leave. You know what I'm going to do? Let me set up another door here, which we leave open for quick access. So I'm gonna grab Bernona in a second. Yeah, I've only been getting sappers and breachers, which is very strange. I am not entirely sure why that's been the case, but it obviously has. Maybe it is part of the difficulty settings or part of the slider. Hey Tusk, if you want more carrots, you gotta hop up. There you go. An honest review of the ideology update. An honest review is, I think it adds an incredible amount to the game. I think it adds pretty much an equal amount that the royalty DLC did with the sidecasting and the Shattered Empire. It will obviously adds a truly incredible amount of replayability, which I think is great. The amount of replayability with different memes, different ideologies is truly astounding, and I think it's worth every penny. Honest review, worth every penny. It has some progress to go, though. I'm not going to say it's perfect. There's a lot of parts of it that I think are less than ideal, like, for instance, Dryads and the Dryad mechanics, I think are less evolved and need help. But overall, you know, it's a very strong DLC. I only really have to compare it to Royalty, but I'd put them roughly at the same tier. If you have specific questions, just let me know. Hi, they want me to pet you. Jim Shu and the True Shan, thanks for the follows. Hi, yeah. She loves it. More treats. All right, moles, you got it. Happy puppies with treats. Is there any ideology or meme I wish existed? Ooh, that's a very good question. I gotta think about that for a minute. So one of the things that I did note immediately when I took a look at the list is there aren't opposites. So there's like, there's the meme of like cannibalism, right? Eat only human. And then there's the meme of, I don't know. There's like darkness, but no light. There are tunneling, but no non-tunnels. Obviously non-tunnels wouldn't change that much, but like refusing to live underground, or I don't know. So those are some that are kind of obvious to me that they would require their own opposites. I'm very, very surprised that there isn't a meme of like Ludditism, the opposite of transhumanism, where your society, because I know there's weapon preferences where you can prefer Neolithic weapons, but I'm very surprised that there isn't a meme that either forbids. Yeah, the one I wish existed is a meme. This would be like S tier difficulty, but a meme that stops you from researching everything into the electricity. And pacifism, yes. There's raiders, but no pacifists. But yeah, a meme that stops all research, electricity and on. The only way to get science after you've maxed out everything pre-electricity would be a tech prof persona course. So they'd be incredibly rare, maybe even forbidden. I'm not sure. And obviously, the meme would be tribal only. It would be essentially you don't believe in technology and you refuse to use it. And I'm surprised there isn't such a meme like that, given the transhumanism. Or not surprised that it doesn't exist because it would be so challenging, but that'd be one of the things I'd want, I guess is what I should say. You know, a tribal only meme. It would be incredibly, incredibly difficult, but I also think it would be very rewarding to play a forced tribal or Amish or whatever you want to call it. Yep. So that's what I would have added. And we got to be a little careful here because this is all infestation risk. And I don't want to go the way of the Gloomseekers, so got to be mindful of that. Yeah, I'm also surprised there aren't like ranged only or melee only memes. There are, again, like I said, there are weapon preferences that you can add. So let me demo that real quick. Let me back up my save so I don't screw this up. If you go to development mode and edit mode, you can see that you can add weapon preferences here. So we can say it's noble to use melee, it's despised to use range, but that only gives you a +3 if you're melee and a -5 if you're ranged. Right, it's not that big of a deal where you could ignore it. Or you could do, hey, we prefer Neolithic, we despise Ultratech. But it's not a requirement, it's not a precept, it's just a preference. It's a preference that you can just ignore and be like, oh, well, I guess I'm -5 now, right? Like, no big deal. So I'm actually surprised there aren't, like, more forced memes like that. But I'd really have to give it some thought. Being put on the spot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else I would add. The other content that I wish existed that doesn't is pluralism. The way the memes work, they're not really designed for you to have a plural society. To have you have a society that the wife of Eric is here. Well, oh god, oh god, oh god. Don't do it. Oh god. Don't, no, stop it. Well, wife of Eric. And now these freaking things are gonna start printing up centipedes. For reals? All right. Animals. Get to the grove. Seriously. It's a 400 by 400 map. What is the damn chance that they warp in exactly where they shouldn't? I mean, like, come on, man. Come on, man. Ah! All right, so what are we facing here? Let me analyze. They have a lot of unstable power cells, which we might be able to use against them. 4 of them. They have 2 Infernos and 2 mini sluggers They have a lot of pikemen and whatever else is falling down now, so that's powerful. One of the things I might be able to do is to... So the problem is if I hit the animal pulsar, their animals go crazy, and then I get blamed. So the animal pulsar's sort of out. One of the ways to be able to deal with this is to run over there as fast as I can and try to use Insanity Lances on... I don't think I have any Insanity Lances. Okay, never mind. Forget that. Nope. Snipe. I guess to try to out-snipe and brawl the pikemen and try to get close to the Auto Inferno turrets, which I think is doable. I could use Brunona's Neuroquake, but I don't really want to make her unconscious for more time. She's already been knocked unconscious a lot. Pet Yoda and Pet Tusk, my pleasure. And a posture check, and Glitch gifting out a sub. Alright, so I think the way forward is to try to snipe them down. So Sed, Bernona, and Mara go consume good meals. And I have 4 sniper rifles now. Okay, so the 4th will be Jazz, I guess. Or Kevin? And then Poetic Artist and Noodle will get down there as well. So let's Poetic Artist, a Lavish Meal, and Noodle a Lavish Meal. And do our best against them. I don't think these guys are going to put up any sort of fight. The other thing I could do is, who's closest to the comms console? Johns. Call in an ally for backup. Not that they're going to be of much help, because they never are. Alright, let me keep watching. I don't think these tribals are going to manage to hit an unstable power cell. Oh! Maybe. Alright, so there's military aid. They're probably only send like 3 people. 4 people, so I was pretty close, statistically. So, taking a look at Mara. Mara just ate the Lavish Meal. Draft, Gun, Go. Poetic Artist and Noodle has yet to eat their Lavish Meals. Bernona's about to, okay. Wife of Eric was named Weasel. Weasel's dead. It's raining, so I don't think that unstable power cell is going to catch, which is unfortunate. And they have 1 person left, so yeah. They didn't... They managed to kill 1 Lancer, 1 Scyther. That is it. That is the entire effectiveness of that raid. That's so dumb. Alright, so Brunoni's. Grab a... sniper rifle. Here, let me draft you. Grab a sniper rifle. And you should also take... So she is Berserk, regular old Berserk. I'm gonna have her take Wake Up, though, not Go Juice. So I need to find Wake Up. Here it is. Because she's very sleepy. Alright, Sed might need a bit of extra, Actually, Sed, you take Bernona's Go Juice. Because you're in a bad mood, and you're tired. Don't get addicted to it, though. Alright, Noodle. Consume your Wake Up. Okay, I wince every time because there's no safe dosage of Wake Up or Go Juice. You could get addicted first dose. Alright, so here's the Royals that are going to back me up. They're basically just cannon fodder. Bernona's going to try to land as many Berserks on the autocannon turret person out there. All of my animals should be in the Grove, and I think they are, so that's cool. And then we have a mass migration of these mechs towards me. Now, the other thing is, I might actually just allow the mechs to march towards my kill box that isn't plugged in or anything, isn't really built, and try to take out the printers, because the mechs that are coming in are far less dangerous than more centipedes, more lancers. So taking this out would be maybe beneficial. There's a lot of unstable power cells there that also would be pretty handy to have. All right, so Sed's all set. He's heading south. Noodle and Bernona are heading south. Then I said Kevin, who is really nowhere near where he needs to be. So Kevin, just eat your lavish meal standing there. And then grab that sniper rifle. It's just the way it is, right? Just the way it is. Alright, Poetic Artist, you are coming with me too. So let me move them together. All the people that are fighting this fight. 4 snipers and 2 brawlers. So Kevin, Draft. You also have rest needs, but you're just gonna have to be tired. Unless I can find someone. Oh, here's someone with Wake Up. So take Wake Up, grab Sniper Rifle, and head on out. Poetic Artist, how tired are you? Not very. Okay, cool. Is your elephant still alive? It is, and it's in the grove. It's safe and sound. Orange Chaos, however, decided to go to sleep, so I'm not really sure how safe Orange Chaos is, having decided, despite being drafted to the Grove, which is here, deciding to go to sleep out there. I can't speak as to how much sense that makes. Alright, Mara, group up with Bernona and Sed, and we're going to be sniping the Lancer coming our way. Noodle, get out in front. Poetic Artist, get out in front. And then Kevin is almost at that drug. Please don't get addicted. Please don't get addicted. Okay, good. I also have a triple launcher if I need it. Noted. Mentally noted. I think another thing I'm going to do is Mr. Johns hit the Soother so that no one has a mental break, because mental break would be very fatal in this instance. And Fangorn is dead. Shot to death. Let's see where. Yep, didn't quite get to the Grove now, did you? I think you got killed first shot. Oh yeah, that's just fantastic. Okay, we have 4 coming our way. Poetic Artist and Noodle rally. Kevin, come down. The Soother's been hit, I think. Yep, Soother's got hit. Unfortunately, this stupid caravan needs to leave. If they left, I could hit the Animal Pulsar, but without the Animal Pulsar hit, that's a no joy. That's not gonna happen. Alright, aiming for this Lancer. We're gonna have to back up. What the heck? No, 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 no. Kevin, why are they following you? Oh, they're following Mara. Wait. Wait, what? The claws are... Oh, they're following Poetic Artist. Everybody bind to Timber. Or none. Go home. I don't need you right now. You're only gonna get yourself killed. Oh, good. Yes, fall asleep right there. That's exactly what I meant when I said I don't need you right now. I misspoke. What I meant was please go to sleep out in the middle of the field where you can be shot and stabbed and murdered. That is completely the correct interpretation of my request there. So I salute you for your understanding of my desires. Alright, that Lancer's gone. That Lancer's gone. The military aid I called in is going to be about as useful as I assume they're going to be. Some of these Lancers are actually going to go for this trade caravan, but it looks like the trade caravan's leaving. But they've left at such a time that it's going to be worthless to me because all of the animals on the map are now asleep. Oh, what the? Who hit a muffalo? At least the muffalo didn't go berserk. Okay, at this point, Poetic Artist and... Yep, you guys get down there. And we are going to start working our way through the mechs this way, offering myself up as a valid target. Everybody else is behind walls. I do have to close this door, though. That is a critical door to close. So... as long as there's a valid target where the enemies can path to someone they can shoot, they shouldn't be bashing walls. Because this is, of course, not a... this is not a... oh my god, brain. This is not a breacher or anything. Alright, so these starting colonists are going to be unrestricted, so I can haul some chunks for cover. Poetic Artist and Noodle are going to stand out front, trying to absorb. Kevin, haul this as well. All you draft. Because soon this pikeman is going to be within our sphere of influence, our range, and we're going to want to do something about that. Ooh, the charge blaster turned around. So I'm going to have my brawlers gunning for this pikeman, which should be pretty easy for us to kill. Noodle hit last. Use the stun. Oh, and you missed anyway. Alright, it's dead. Alright, the other thing I have to do is to analyze the scene, so... ally dead, ally dead, ally dead. Okay, cool. And in this instance, where I actually want the friendlies, normally the storyteller has been seen fit to give me hundreds of friendlies, and it gives me nothing. I will turn on these turrets here to get rid of that Lancer, and Jazz, you are dismissed. Making sure that stay behind the walls makes sense, and it does. There are some corrections I should make to this, but not many. Alright, let's keep moving. We want to get the charge blaster. Or alternatively, what time is it? Alternatively, we could try to take out the mech. I mean, I think we have a day to take those out, so that is not the top priority. The top priority is the rest of the mechs. Why is this not on? There we go. Alright, snipers move. So this is really not a fight for my brawlers. This is a snipe fight. Where I have to stay away from this centipede. Let's group up. Let me try to move these Dryads again. So what are these, the brawlers, the clawers, or whatever? Oh my god, they're so dumb. What stupidity. Alright, well, Phoenix is inside. No, where are you going? Oh, whatever. I don't even... The enemies aren't even... I can't pay attention to that. Alright, let's... Combat command. Alright, of the specialty objects we have here, we've got just a single shock belt, or shock lance. Alright, we're about to be in range. As long as they're asleep, they're not valid targets, so that might be okay. Speaking of valid targets, all of these turrets minus the bottom one turn off, luring these lancers this way. Cool. The animals, the wildlife out here are probably all asleep. Yeah, so the animal pulsars aren't helpful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dip a toe into the sphere of influence of this and then walk out, causing it not so I don't have to kite anymore. Kills it quicker. It looks like the closest mech to me is not very close. Besides this one. They're pretty far away. I don't know, actually. Alright, so the turret trap here did work. But I'm going to have to get over there quick. Please kill it. Just kill it. The combat command didn't go through? Yeah, I don't know how it didn't. There, good. Thanks for seeing that. We didn't give enough time to cast it. Alright, there we go. That's down. Head west. Oh. Oh, Lord. Alright, Jazzium, one of our carriers that decided to ignore, and Orange Chaos, one of our carriers that decided to ignore zoning, will definitely 100% guaranteed to die, because they're bleeding out and no one can go help them. I'm turning off all these turrets so that these pikemen turn around and head towards my attack party. I don't have time to stop to heal stupid dryads. We'll just respawn them. Yeah, when asked, because I know you guys asked, what would I change? Oh my god, would I ever change the dryad freaking pathfinding refusal to move garbage? Because why spawn them if they don't listen to you, right? Like, all I'm telling these fools to do, right? These three is to walk through this door. That's all. That's it. That's literally the only order I'm trying to give them. And what do? They walk away from the door and go to sleep. Why? What the hell? You know, if I create a new zone, they're literally uncontrollable. They're just garbage. If I create a new zone and I'm like, all right, you three, go to that zone. This brand new zone, all it is through that door. They don't. They get up and go back to sleep. Cause they're stupid. If I put beds there, they might move. And that's apparently, they're like, only listen to you if you provide beds. I mean, it's the stupidest AI I can imagine coding. It's so terrible. And if Tynan thought that was ready for showtime, he's wrong, and he needs to fix it. Because holy moly, is it dumb. Alright, so you guys, please stay. And another thing is, they don't even, like, they'll not even listen to you too. Like, they'll just open your doors and stuff and, like, get you killed. That's another thing that they do. They find funny or something, I don't know. Their pathfinding is ridiculous, is all I'm going to say. Alright, so here we go. More shooters. We're going to take out the Scyther. And then we're going to have to fall back because... Oh, Franya's done. Because there's a pike coming. We need Poetic Artist, a noodle out front to absorb that. Okay, we're being shot at. What I'm trying to do is have the pikemen be the primary targets so that my snipers can snipe without, you know, risk. And these guys are hiding behind walls, which dramatically lower the chance of being shot at. We should go for the Lancers. Noodle and Plotters is like, this is fine. We're getting shot at by 5 mechs, but, you know, whatever. Alright, hold on. Repair and repair. Repair the cover that you're standing behind. Okay, sure. Thank you for the piano. All right, we do have a Scyther coming in, and then I do want to try to berserk that centipede, which is going to be a little tricky to land that on him. Taking a look at the needs here. Food's low, food's low, food's low, 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 low. All right, so food is going to be a need. One of the problems with food is the sleep accelerators that we've been using to sleep very little also make us very hungry. So we need to send 6 meals soon. And then maybe some 6 beers and 6 teas. All right, back to the fight. All right, we don't have time. We gotta move. Good shot. All right, Brinonis. Thank you for tuning in to the Keepers of the Gauranlen Grove, which originally aired live on Twitch, August 7th, playing version 1.3.3080. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below, keeping in mind that the series has since ended. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers, as well as links to Twitch and Discord. On Discord, you can also sign up for announcements for Twitch streams. Thank you so very much for watching. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, everybody.